My name is Maria Franklin, as you see here at the bottom of the screen. And I'm representing Clarity with Bria. All day I've been going live and bringing to you all some of the finest exclusive content called Watch and Pray, Growing in Discernment. All right. I've been so amped up when it came to being here with you all. It's been a minute, and coming here and really delivering this type of content with you all has been extremely extraordinary. But it has been fun. It has been fun because when we're going through struggle as women, men of all ages, we don't always have to sit back and think that it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We all gonna be all right. You know what Bob Marley said? And I believe he's pretty experienced as well, right? So as you all sit here with me and continuing on with this content that I have created for you, we now went over it earlier this morning. We went on the wisdom, intimacy, and as of right now, we will be going over spiritual awareness. So I welcome you all to my platform here on YouTube. And if you are not already, please make sure that you are liking and subscribing. That right there helps push these messages out there to the women and men and nonprofit organizations that are looking to expand in knowledge and programs so that therefore everybody can receive whatever it all that is that they need to receive here through me with clarity with prayer. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So guess what? I'll be right back. Thank you all for sitting here with me. I truly appreciate it. 100%. Now, as we all go through our daily life, and I don't want to hold up one more time, but I have been really all day on y'all phones. But I believe this here is great content that is hitting you on almost every 4 hours. Where you are able to sit back, grab a snack, reflect, and chill, and be able to hang out with me for 30 minutes to an hour. But today, with it being the third session, we are literally almost done with this packet. And I'm going to be able to say thank you all so much for being establishing this far. 100%. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on with the program. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be short, so we got to get for the rest of your Sunday. Here we go. All right, now as you all know, please don't forget to like and subscribe because that is a necessary function here on the YouTube platform. All right, and if you have any questions about this process, please make sure you leave those questions down in the comment section. That will be truly appreciated, and I will be able to assist you going forward. As you all see the banner at the bottom of the screen, If you have any personalized questions that you want to ask me on a one-on-one basis, you are able to go to my website, www.clarity2prayer.com, where you are able to schedule a 15-minute session with me. You're able to ask me your personalized questions, and therefore we're able to move forward and get you where you need to be. All right? Question answers, comment section, personalized questions, clarity2prayer.com. Thank you. All right, so here we are. Watch and pray, growing in discernment. Again, this program here, we are learning to grow spiritually aware through prayer, vulnerability, and intimacy with God. All right, of course, I've been created for clarity with prayer, and you are more than welcome to follow along in Matthew chapter 6. So if you have the word with you, you are able to pull it up. I strongly advise you to do so because this is something that we have to get in habit of. Getting in the habit of opening up our physical document and reading this. Right? So I have a few different versions here, but I'm using the one I'm using this. I've been using this for over a year now. So this one right here has some sentimental value. All right, so verse 41 it shouts, "Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." In other words, stay awake, stay awake. Don't fall into the temptation of resting because you may end up losing sight of what it is that you are needing to be aware of. Don't lose sight of what you are needing to be aware of throughout this process that that you are needing to be in, that you have been called to do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next slide. Make sure you highlight that in your words. If you want to, you are diving deep and being intentional. Let me get off to the side real quick. I'm trying to say, whoever's watching this, that you all are being intentional about going into your word and seeking answers, seeking guidance, seeking counsel, learning from the mistakes of others. Right? It's easy to say, yada yada about the word, but then what else do you have to go by? Going by the social media and comparing yourself on that, with people that don't even know you exist. I hope you all are able to hear me loud and clear with this microphone. I'm just wanting to see what the audience is going to be like. So I hope you all are able to hear me. But let's make this a habit. It's a good habit to have versus just picking up the phone, scrolling endlessly, gaming endlessly, but continuously informing yourself of something, someone, somebody that had existed long before you and are providing wisdom and everything else in between. If you don't remember the scripture, I would best for you to go inside the Bible and learn something. All right? So let's not be out here in one conviction, okay? Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. All right, so let's go back. We're going to go ahead and get right here to page 6 because this is where we are here. This is where we are right now. Because again, I've been at it since this morning, and it has been a pleasure to be here with you all. All right, this is a wonderful journey, not just for me, but for those who are watching. Spiritual awareness during storms. Please follow along on the screen. Take a screenshot. If you're too busy, just go ahead and take a screenshot. Read it before you go to bed tonight. All right. Storms have a way of revealing what is beneath the surface in our lives, our relationships, and our faith. Hardship strips away the performative and exposes what is foundational. Jesus described this in the parable of the wise and foolish builders. Both houses faced the same storm. The difference was the foundation. The foundation. Spiritual awareness during difficult seasons means staying awake, not in anxiety, but in attentiveness. It means asking, what is God speaking in this? What is the season? What is this season producing in me? Am I drawing nearer to God or retreating from Him? Discernment is not the absence of confusion. It is the willingness to remain anchored in God even when circumstances feel unstable. It is trusting that God is present, purposeful, and faithful, even when you cannot yet see the outcome. The storms that shake us often refine us. Just, just like how you go in there, you be refined that sugar powder, making sure it look all nice, and you know the clumps stay inside of that little what they call that little. I can't even remember what they call that little thing in the clumps, right? Those clumps that don't go through that little shaker thing. That's what don't go with you in your next season. That don't go with you in your next season, right? That cheese sauce and you squeeze and all that stuff out, the liquid that you gonna use in the next thing, but everything else that's in there, that don't go moving forward, right? That's for something else. So you have to be refined during the storms. So change, healing has to take place. It has to take place. And in the shaking, God's voice becomes clearer if we are willing to stay still enough to listen. Are you willing to sit still enough to listen? Sitting still also means distraction free. Distraction free from the thoughts, from everything that's around you. You have to know when to pull yourself out of the situation. You have to be able to hear what God is instructing you to do. You could be the only person that's in your circle right now that God is calling you to do something, but you're so busy trying to keep up with everybody else that you're missing out on the message that God has for you. Because you're too busy trying to follow up with everybody else. You're too busy trying to answer everybody's phone call. You're too busy trying to keep up with the latest content on social media. Stay still long enough to hear what the message it is that God has for you. When I was struggling, what I had learned is that I had to sit still, even if that meant I had to go take my children to the park, just so I could be just sitting still, not necessarily watching them, but looking past them, out in the distance along the tree line. You get what I'm saying? Just so I can sit there long enough. I'm still in my view, but I am seeing well beyond them. I am tapping in. I am feeling the wind on my hair, on my legs, going through my hair. I can hear the birds at the far distance to my left and my right. I can feel the ants crawling up on my legs. You hear what I'm saying? I can now sense, I'm now aware of where I am and how I feel. I could be able to do to in that moment ask, where am I needing to go at this moment? Because there were times I didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do in the most safest places, were the places that was quiet, where I can look out. Quiet, when I say quiet, meaning where I'm not around a whole bunch of people that gotta talk to me, that's like pulling me into a direction that isn't serving me. Being attentive to my children, being attentive to my surroundings, being attentive to the messages and the signs that I am receiving. Not, hey, let's go here, hey, let's go there, hey, I want to sit on the phone and talk to you and gossip with you until you got these rumor habits on about. Hey, let's go out to the club, let's party. We used to do that all the time when we was younger. Let's go. No, no. I had to get used to saying no. Because before it was just yes, yes, okay. I mean, I really don't want to, but I mean, okay. If that's gonna get you off my phone, right? I know I'm not the only one. And then that right there came with its own consequences within itself. So sitting still long enough to listen to what it is that God has on you. Alright? So we're gonna pause right here. Any questions? Any questions? Any testimonies? Any resonance? If this content is resonating with you, make sure you like and subscribe and share it to the community. Share it to nonprofit organizations near you that may need programs like this. So that I can be right here, front face in person with you. So you can have a physical copy of the same package. So you're able to reflect in real time, not just here and there because you driving on the way to school, on the way to work, on the way to pick up the kids in the middle of trying to cook dinner. But yeah, again, you still got other things you need to do. Let's take 1 minute and share it. And share the video within your community. So far, if you like what you're hearing, make sure that you take a screenshot of this QR code and send it to your organizations near you that you believe could, you know, shoot, I draw a blank. You know, take a screenshot of this QR code and send it to one of your nonprofit organizations near you if you found value in this content that I'm sharing with you today. You know, I'm still getting comfortable with being able to sit, virtual by myself, but I really 100% prefer in person because the human connection is everything. Because I know what you go through. I know what you go through because I've been there. And some things I reflect on that. I can sit back on it and I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to be where I am. Like there's so many. Now I'm like there has been so many times where I could have gave up. There have been so many times where I could have, but I didn't. But I learned how to keep moving and pushing through content, through prayer, through resting. So therefore, here I am, through everything that I have learned throughout the years. Every note, every study, every research, everything that I've ever picked up a pen, a book, I get to share it here with you. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can continue growing with me. Clarity with Bria. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. Alright, be right back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this up. It's been a pleasure, y'all. Honestly, thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure to session in. So as we wrap this up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you on the next slide. Alright, and again, if you want, you can go ahead and take a screenshot of these questions, but we're only going to focus on question 5. Okay? Question is, what storms in your life have ultimately sharpened your discernment or deepened your faith? I'm going to ask it again. What storms in your life have ultimately shaped or sharpened your discernment or deepened your faith? You are more than welcome to comment down in the comment section if you like. But then again, you are welcome to go to my website, www.claritywithbria.com. No, it's www.claritywithbria.com. And you're able to book you a 15-minute slot for free. And if you have personalized questions that you have for me, you can go ahead and set up there, do a nice meet and greet and go over whatever it is that you want to go over one-on-one. Again, want to share this platform, share me with your nonprofit organizations in your area. So therefore, I'm able to share this message with all single women that may need this encouragement and may need some resources outside of what the organization may offer, right? Because sometimes it takes a village, you know what I'm saying? It takes more than just one resource to be able to. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm real passionate about this stuff. So share the message, y'all. ClaritywithBria.com. Yes. I'm seeing it, y'all. I'm seeing it, y'all. And I've appreciate y'all being honest with me. I appreciate you guys and being here. You know, it's more powerful when we all come in the same room together, right? It's more powerful. We are more uh, in strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you all are here and being able to share our our testimonies, either that's still going through it, looking for a way out, or however, just looking for a spiritual community, looking for emotional safety. I get it, I really do. So once you all are ready, you may reach out to me once again at www.clinicalfriend.com, and request a one-on-one 15-minute session with me. You can go over those questions that you have, or if you just want to share, we got sessions for that as well. And that's all I got. Until next time, thank you all for being here, and have an amazing rest of your day. Please make sure that you go over your homework, and I'll see you soon. Peace.